So guys, before I had the Apple Watch, I had the Fitbit Ionic. This is my Fitbit Ionic with a new strap. I used this for a good 2 years before I got this guy. So, before I started using that. So let's talk about what I like about the Fitbit, which one you should get, and overall, which is better. Let me just tell you which is better right now without wasting your time. The Fitbit Ionic or the Fitbit ecosystem is something I prefer over the Apple Watch. Primarily because Fitbit is much more cheaper. Fitbit has a better community which will kick your ass into action. The application for the Fitbit is far better than the one for your Apple Watch, and I'm going to show you the application for the Fitbit. This is the Fitbit application. I haven't used it in a few days, but if I go into community and I try to see what my friends are doing, I can actually do that. There you go. And I can see who's doing what, and I can invite these people for a challenge. But I haven't been active on the Fitbit circuit, so I haven't been able to do that. Now, why do I think Fitbit is better? It has a 4 to 5 day battery life. If I charge it to 100%, I'm good for a few days. Then why did I go to Apple Watch? Because I just wanted to check it out, man, to see how good it is or how bad it is. And I ended up liking it, especially when I'm working. I think if you're working, I think Apple Watch can have a few advantages. For example, if you're in a meeting and you can't look at your phone because it would be rude to pick up your phone and just look at it, you can just go into your phone, into your watch, and you can see which person called you up and things like that. And you have a lot of data which you can see on the Apple Watch, but realistically for calling, for exercising, and for everything you would use this. But if you're sitting in the house and you're under a lockdown, I think it's better to use the Fitbit because you have to charge it just once every 3-4 days and it doesn't bother you. Fitbit has a better application. Fitbit has a better community. Fitbit has a bigger display. And in terms of looks, I would say the Apple Watch definitely looks better. The screen is better. But overall, I feel I like the Fitbit Ionic more. Now, this could boil down to the fact that I use it for at least 2 years. Before using the Fitbit Ionic, I used the Fitbit Blaze for 2 years. So I've been using the Fitbit ecosystem for 4 years. And I'm kind of still new to the Apple Watch with respect to the 10 months that I've used it for. So overall, I feel Fitbit is better because I think it makes you more active. For example, I have the number of steps right on my homepage, and in a day, if I don't do 10,000 steps, I feel like totally crap. Whereas since I've got the Apple Watch, if you ask me how many times did I actually do 10,000 steps in a day, I would say less than 10 times in the last 10 months, or less than 20 times in the last 10 months, which is absolute bullcrap. So basically, what it boils down to is fitness. And the Fitbit Ionic definitely keeps you more active. Of course, this old Fitbit Ionic is no longer available. But does it suck after I've used it for 2 years? Hell no. I think it's still a pretty good, even though it's 3 years old, in fact, I think it's held up pretty well. This is my 3rd or 4th strap. But that's okay. You can get these straps for like $400 on Amazon. So I'm not going to cry about that. But overall, I do feel the Fitbit is better than your Apple Watch. Apple Watch, granted, has a lot of good reasons for you to get it, looks being one. But overall, I feel Fitbit is a far better solution because I'm not buying things to show to the world, but I'm buying it for myself. So from that perspective, I genuinely feel Fitbit is a better option. Now, the reason I haven't got the new Fitbit Sense is because it looks kind of wonky. And that is my biggest gripe with Fitbit, the fact that they didn't update the watches to look aesthetically as pleasing as an Apple Watch. Like, for example, an Apple Watch 2 looks better than the entire Fitbit lineup. The Fitbit Ionic looks a bit nerdy, but I wish they came out with the Fitbit Ionic 2. I would get it in a heartbeat. I don't mind it. It looks all right. It feels pretty good. It tracks your sleep, which is a major plus. My Apple Watch 2 does not do that. Is it comfortable to wear while sleeping? Hell no. But let's say I get very drunk one night and I go to sleep. This thing actually tells me what time I slept or for how long I've slept, instead of me just wondering, did I go to sleep at this time? So that's very helpful for us boozeheads at least. So that's one reason I really like the Fitbit Ionic, if nothing else. I know I'm a bit jumbled up. Either one you get, you're going to be a happy camper. I suggest if you're in the market for a new thing, don't get a new one. Ask some friend of yours or somebody around you. I'm sure they have an Apple Watch sitting in a corner. Go and get that. Just wear it. Be that hero. Be that cool guy. All right, guys, I'll see you when I do. This was just me talking about using an Apple Watch in 2021, Apple Watch Series 2. I'll see you when I do.